guys. Welcome back to Two Girls One Bong.
The podcast that's better when you're stoned, but it's okay if you're not. My name is MacDizzle.
And I am Joya. Let's dive on in.
One day we're going to get it right. Probably never, though.
Probably never, to be honest, but hopefully.
But welcome back to another week. I feel like it's been forever since we've recorded. It's because we waited like a week and a half.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's been like a week and a half since we recorded.
They haven't seen my nails. Because I got these done on
Scorpio
Tuesday.
Queen with her Scorpio Queen nails. Those scorpions are hand painted, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Sick as fuck. Sick as fuck.
Vanessa.
She's amazing.
Yeah, for those of you who are only listening, you're missing the glory that is my acrylic nails.
Missing big time. Yeah. That you can hear them.
This is the sound of little rings jingling on my pinky.
Oh, those are so cute. I've been wanting to do those for forever. I should have done them on the set that I have now. Yeah.
They're super annoying.
Oh, are they? Do they get stuck?
Yeah,
on
I already
stuff?
lost one on this finger. It's just they get stuck in things, like when you put your hair up or you put on a jacket or anything fluffy at all.
Dude, yeah, I freaking these things, because they come out on the side. I have these charms on my nails that come out to the side, and so when I'm putting my hair, up, like you said, it gets caught. Especially if you don't have the most smooth, brushed out hair all the time.
Yeah.
Like I have these little spots that just, needs.
You don't brush your hair daily, do you?
I don't brush my hair at all, except for when I'm washing it. Because if I brush it, and I know there will be some people listening that'll relate to this. If I brush it, it looks like Hermione Granger.
So yes. I have an experience similar to that, but if I brush my hair right after I shower, and I also got an anti-frizz brush, which helps significantly in like the anti-poofiness. It makes it less poofy when you brush it. Yeah. But I didn't used to brush my hair at all ever, and then I started losing my hair because it would dread up in the back.
Well, even when I fuck you, even when I because when I do brush it, I know I need to I have so much just so much breaks off. But that's also just because I need to get regular haircuts. I do too. I don't do that. Yeah, which is dude, it helps your hair. It doesn't help your hair grow, but it helps it grow longer because it stops breaking off. You know? Yeah.
Well, ever since I've been using the Monet stuff, my hair, regardless of how I take care of it, has been growing. Because it kind of capped out at a certain length because I wasn't cutting it, but it's getting longer now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I know.
Yay, shout out to Monet.
Yeah. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are
we love them so much. They're so dope.
Oh, they're also going to be don't put that on your hair. It makes people's hair fall out. But
I feel for the people who that happened to. Yeah, I'm sorry if you lost your hair. That is not happening for me. I'm seeing very opposite results.
Obviously, that is a genetic predisposition to hair falling out. That's the only explanation. No, but I think they use some ingredients that some people are allergic to. That's what happened. So
got it. Well, imagine your allergy causing your hair to fall out. I'd be pissed.
My god, I would literally die.
I'd be fucking angry.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I have a new bong to use now.
I love that.
This little daisy bong instead of the big, fat, massive one I've been using.
Great. Well, anyways, in more important news, it was my birthday yesterday.
Yes, but much more important news. I can't believe you're 29. You're going to be 30 next year.
I know. When we started this journey, I was 22?
Yeah. 20. Yeah.
That's wild. Dude. Look at us now. In houses, paying our rent with this shit. Imagine talking to 22-year-old us. Or you were 19, you know?
Yes.
We're hey guys, guess what? Stick with it. Stick with it. It's worth it.
Wow. It has been a long fucking time.
Younger us would be so proud of who we are now.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Proud. Could you imagine? It's crazy. I'm so proud of us. Here we are. Who would have thought? Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us here. Who would have thought? Not me.
No, not me. Not me.
You know what?
But yeah, we basically just kind of kept it chill. I went and got I had food. Oh, you know what I did yesterday? That was really fun. I streamed on Twitch with Rajul, and we played Just Dance, and I'm excellent at dancing.
Honestly, I could see that from a mile a fucking way.
I literally like slayed that game. First song I ever tried, 5 stars.
That's the one that you were talking about. We never got around to it.
No.
I want to play next time I'm in town. You said it. You hold the things, right?
You just hold one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah, and it's like.
How does it know you're doing both your arms?
I mean, I don't think it knows per se. Just fucking do it.
It just assumes if you're moving one arm, then you must be moving the other arm.
Have no. Do I look like a game coder?
To be honest, a little bit. I was actually going to ask you if that was like your backup career or something.
Is it the headphones that did it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the poofy ears. Mm-hmm, ears? Mm-hmm. Those aren't ears. Whatever.
I think that they're like in place of ears.
Yeah.
Like a little, like if I was a tiny little bear.
Yeah. Tiny little pink bear. so tiny. I'm so sorry for those of you who are only listening and not watching. But I assume if you're listening even, then you know what MacDizzle's headphones look like.
You have to know. Right? They're pink and sparkly and they have very poofy balls on them.
Yeah.
I've been embracing pink recently. I ran away from pink my entire life and I was always pretty fond of the color. But, you know, being the tomboy that I was, I could not even look at the color pink. Yeah. I had to pretend like my favorite color was green my whole life.
That's so funny because I think I actually didn't really like green growing up for whatever reason. I just didn't. But I am so drawn to green now. Like everything. Mm-hmm. I'm so drawn to green. Clothes, decor, like literally just everything. So that's really funny. That because pink was my favorite. When I was allowed to choose my room color when I was 13, and I chose pink and brown. It was hideous.
Brown? Like that was like a thing at the time. The pink and brown was like a thing for a minute. But why would you ever do that to your room? Do you want to look like an Abercrombie
Well, I was
sweater?
13 in fucking 2007.
You're just your whole room. You walked into Abercrombie. You said, "I want to live in Abercrombie."
I probably did at that point too, because I could never fit into those clothes. I wanted to be an Abercrombie bitch so bad.
Oh, my parents didn't let me shop there. I never owned a single thing. I don't know. It was probably overpriced and slutty in their eyes.
And you know what? Those jeans were hella low cut. What do they call that? High, low waist?
Mm-hmm. Like straight up puswacha out if you make a wrong move.
What out?
Puswacha.
Oh. Duh.
You're pussy.
Yeah, no, I think
you're puswacha.
That's what you are. That's where you're going with that. I haven't ever heard that word, but you learn something new every day.
Half of my dialogue is stolen from drag, so don't think anything I say is original.
Who said puswacha?
I heard it from Eureka.
I love
She was
Eureka.
telling it was during the All-Stars, she was doing a comedy stand-up thing. And she said her puswacha hit the ground and she pooped her pants.
I wonder if that really happened to her.
I think, yeah.
The pooping the pants.
Yeah. She has a whole backstage story about it, too, about talking to the other queens. She said, "Hey, I pooped my pants, and I know that nobody likes a shitty kitty."
You're not wrong, Eureka. I saw, that's funny because I just saw something on Instagram today. A random person, it was like a confession thing with this person was like, I was waiting in line in the bathroom at a club, like out for the night, and she shit her pants, like couldn't wait to, and had to, she says, it said like, I ran out and left. Like, what else would you do? Shit her pants in the club, in line for the bathroom.
I hope she,
I bet you she was
there.
doing.
Do you think she had to Uber home?
Oh my God, imagine.
Ubering with a just poopy diaper full of shit.
That's fucking terrible.
Okay, so let's map that out. What would you do? You're at the club, you don't have a car, you just shit your pants. I'm calling Rajul and I'm telling him that I shit my pants.
Oh, I would definitely.
So pretend like we're single though.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I mean, even like me going out, I don't think I would be within driving distance of Adam. Like, I feel like I would be in LA and Adam wouldn't be in LA. So
what's your move?
Oh my God, what do you do? To be honest, I think I might just take my panties off and throw them out.
I don't think you understand that the shit is definitely going to be in your pants. not just
but
your
like
panties.
but I feel like I would take the bulk of it out.
Oh, okay, so you're
with the
wearing
underwear.
grannies? You're just wearing granny panties out? Because I
No,
know you wear
but I
thongs
mean,
every single day. You wear
I
thongs
do.
every single day. You're not holding any shit in that thong. It's seeping out the sides. I
No, well, it
promise
depends
you.
on how big the shit is too. Is it a
Girl.
full-size shit?
Enough for you to leave. If it was just like a tiny little turd, I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever.
I'll just wait until it's
I'll
my
get
turn
to the bathroom and deal with this. I'll be like, oh my god, who farted? It stinks. You know? Then we'll move on. But I'm thinking, when someone says they shit their pants, I'm thinking it's horrific.
full
Like
shit,
a poop. A whole poop.
Well, and it's probably also liquid, because that's what happens when you shit your pants. It's usually liquid.
Yeah.
So I guess
So
you're
it's
right.
messy back there.
My thought was I would take my underwear off and use the thong part to then maybe wipe up whatever.
Here's what I would do. I'm going in the stall. I'm taking off everything.
So you're
from
not
the waist
leaving.
down.
No, you're not leaving.
No, because I don't have any way to get home. Here's what I'm
Right.
going to do. I'm taking off the pants from the waist down, and I'm doing damage control with any and all toilet paper I can find in there. I'm scraping everything out, all right?
But there's probably not much left because you're in the club. So you are now going to be using toilet seat covers. Most likely.
Which is fine. Okay? And then you try to clean yourself up as best you can, right? You throw away the soiled panties. We're not using those, all right?
No.
Hopefully you've gotten most of the shit out of your pants at this point. But
hopefully.
Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to put those pants back on. I know it feels disgusting, but you're going to get in line. You're going to go wash your hands, right? And you're going to get a bunch of paper towels and soap them up. And you're going to get back in line, okay? You're going to get back in line. And then you're going to re-enter the stall with your soapy stuff, and you're going to
wash yourself. That's
wash
a freaking great idea, MacDizzle. What the fuck? That is a great freaking idea.
Yeah. It's like it's happened to me before or something. It hasn't.
Okay. But you know what? I actually also keep I have these little pussy wipes that come in like little.
They're like that. There's wipes just for your pussy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just ordered some more from a different brand. Actually, I just got.
Are they biodegradable?
Yesterday. Good question, but I didn't check before I bought them. Sorry, Earth.
Sorry,
but
Earth.
I've definitely keep like a couple of these little individually wrapped pussy wipes in my purse.
That's what I'm saying.
But
you never
that's
know.
also, it's not like a soapy, that's not soapy. So
you need some soap back there. Kill that. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know what we would do in that situation,
it's a great time to segue into a break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about dreams. Have you ever dreamed about shitting yourself?
That's a fucking good question, because I feel like it had to have happened at some point in my life. We'll get into it.
We'll be right back, guys.
Be right back. She's so cute. Hi, we're back.
Dreams. So can I tell you about this repeating? So recently, in like the last year, I've been having these weird dreams in this recurring place. The dream is always different. Different things happen in this place.
But it's at the same place.
The place has like grown and expanded and changed though. But I always know when I've been there. When I wake up, like I know I was there. It's super weird. Because there's like different, so how it started was like this Airbnb with like this crazy pool. And like, it like overlooked like this, like, not like a cliff, but like this river-ish situation. So it's like you could literally climb out of the pool onto some rocks and then like climb over and like be like river shit. And so since then, this place has changed, and now Robert is the landlord there, and I live there, but I'm moving. Yeah,
Robert transcends your dreams.
Yes. Robert is my landlord. Robert is the name of my landlord here for this house, and he's now haunting. I hate that man.
Sucks.
He fucking sucks, and he's haunting my dreams now.
Oh my God.
But I remember something happening in one of the dreams where he was like pissing me off, and I was like, "Fucking Robert!" Like he was just doing Robert shit. Like
yes,
his personality matched his
for
real
example.
Life personality.
He'll show up to Mackenzie's house at like 2 p.m. and water the grass. And this is not a once every couple months thing. It's like a 3 times a week thing or more, you think.
And then on top of that, he approached Joya and was like, "Are you her sister?" And then she was like, "No." He's like, "So I guess she's not home then." And I was like, "What is that your business?
What does that mean?
If you want to know if I'm home, Robert, fucking call me. Like a normal fucking landlord. Text me before you're about to show up to my house."
But he obviously has he waters the grass at 2 p.m. in California.
At noon. Who waters the grass at high noon?
It's literally a complete waste of water. You are all that water is fucking
evaporating. And it might even be worse for the grass because you're getting those sunlight rays into the water, which is
you're boiling the grass. You're boiling the grass. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow, what a fucking idiot. So Robert is in this place.
Yeah,
so I don't like this place.
I don't not like this place.
Okay.
It's full of adventure. It's always something crazy happening there. And I also have like this really weird thing where sometimes I'm trying to leave this place, but I'm like having the hardest time ever. Like they won't let me through security or this, or our plane literally falls out of the sky. Like I have such a hard time leaving that place. And then there was so before I started flying out of the place, I used to drive out of the place. And it was this horrifying drive. Horrifying, because there was a part on the bridge where you just have to like yeet yourself down the bridge. It sounds like I've actually been there, doesn't it? Anyways.
Yes.
Like you have to
obviously because you have been there a lot of times.
I've yeeted myself on the bridge many a time. Okay, you have to yeet yourself on this bridge and stay perfectly like centered because it's super, super thin. And it's like missing part of the bridge. You have to like launch yourself. Yes. Okay. You have to launch yourself across this fucking hole in a car.
Is getting in or getting out?
Both ways. Both ways. If you want to leave, if you want to come back.
Only one way in and out. Okay.
And it's fucking terrifying because I've missed the bridge before. I've landed on the side and we just fall into the ocean or like the water below. It's like water.
And then your dream ends because you die.
I don't really remember what happens after that.
You probably just pop up back into place.
It's like just kidding. Respawn. Let's eat the fucking trail again. But then there's this other part. There's this other part where it's like this underwater cavern. Like you can go swim, like kind of like behind where like the little river is. There's like this little cavern, like a cave, and you can go in the cave, and it's like this fucking water slide that just takes you like across the fucking land.
That is fucking sick.
Yeah, so it didn't start that way. It's developed into this crazy place, but it started as like one house. Like one little house.
That is crazy, MacDizzle.
And let me elaborate from there because like last night, like day before last night, I had a dream about it. There was like a city adjacent to it where I have an apartment. And this apartment isn't something that I stay at all the time. It's just like
it's just your vacation place.
I don't fucking know what it is, but it's not like a very nice place. It's kind of like in the hood. So it's like it's on it literally reminds me of one of the apartments I used to live in when I was in Anaheim. It's a 2-story. There's one neighbor underneath, one neighbor on top, and then obviously everybody's to the sides. And I remember Rajul and I got in a huge fight there once. He was cheating
in your dream?
Me. Yes, he was cheating on me. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then that was literally the day before my birthday. I woke up on my birthday from the most vivid dream that he had cheated on me in this place. And I was like, because those dreams are always so fucking real to the point where I'll tell myself in the dream, I'm like, you're dreaming, this isn't real. And I'll do something to prove myself that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
In my dream, I'll be like, no, you're not dreaming. This is real.
Right.
So I come out of it feeling such relief.
Dude, that is because I was just reading about something that said that you can't read in your dream.
Interesting.
If you like try to make yourself read, like you can't.
That's not true. I read.
Read what?
A DM between him and literally, you guys, this sounds fucking.
Did it make sense though?
Yes. Listen,
okay.
Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm super embarrassed because I really like Marley. I think Marley's like super cute, super wonderful. Yeah. Good friend, cute girl. She was the one. He was like buying her OnlyFans content and messaged her, and I saw the DMs and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Talking to fucking Marley, the girl in my industry. You couldn't even like step outside of the industry. Anyways, very glad that wasn't a real thing. They've never spoken before, obviously.
Oh my god, that is hilarious when you're like, okay, brain, what fuck are you coming up with? Like,
what's going on here? Like, I'm not intimidated by I've been watching her stories recently and she's been in Miami, so maybe she was just like in my brain.
In your recent exactly.
But yeah, I'm not threatened by this woman. Love Marley. Love her. Oh my god, I thought that was my door. I saw your door open and I turned around.
Oh my God. Speaking of dreams and weird alternate realities. Oh my God. I am still gagged over your basically creating of a whole video game map in your head, in your dreams.
Yeah.
Like that. Hang on. I'm texting Adam to like just be a little quiet because I can hear him through my headphones.
Oh, I can't hear him.
You can't?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Okay, MacDizzle says she can't hear you, but I can hear you. So try to just be a little tiny bit quieter. Sorry. But what did you just say when I said it's crazy that you've created this whole thing? And then you said,
yeah, no, I just have I guess that's the best way to describe it, is like some kind of map
that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Especially when you say it keeps like expanding, like that makes me think of like a video game map, like, and there's add-ons and like you're creating like this whole thing, which I was reading that basically if we could like play back all of our dreams and see all of them, it would be a great measure of how creative our brains are.
Interesting.
Because your brain is doing everything that it can to just fucking create these crazy
yeah.
Which is fucking nuts. That is pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah. So I was there
that your brain created that.
I wasn't there last night that I could remember.
So how often does it happen?
Oh my God, all the time. At least twice a week.
Oh
sometimes like I don't really remember it for a couple of weeks, and then it'll be like 5 days in a row. Like I'll spend 5 days remembering every single one. It's not like a sporadic thing. It's fairly consistent.
That is crazy.
But it's a recent kind of thing. Like in the last 6 months, I've started to have these dreams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what's causing it. I don't know. Like I haven't done a lot of research to find out like what dreams mean, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that also is one of those things that's like
open to interpretation.
Yes, exactly. Like I think that that different people throughout history and
have experienced similar systems. Yeah.
Like I feel like when you Google like what does this mean in my dream, you could come up with so many
100 things. Like 100 things. Bro.
Is there a fire in there?
Yeah. No, it's just a little light.
Oh, it's a light.
You've used this before. You have one of these.
I know, but girl, it literally, I was like, MacDizzle, but you didn't seem concerned whatsoever.
No, you said, is that on fire?
It's the way it looks in the camera. It's the way it's like, it like flickers in the camera. How's that for some ASMR, you bitches? I should pull mine of those out. Maybe next episode. And just get fucking wrecked.
I did 29 dabs off of this in a row.
Off of that thing? What time did you put it on? Okay, that's a good time.
It's 420 now. It's nice.
Wow. Because, the first time we hit that thing, we put it to 700. And it hurt.
I started at 610 and I just went down and down and down. I went to like 550, 500, 420. Whew. I was like, damn. That's just way warmer than it needs to be. So, you used to have a recurring dream. You've talked about it in a YouTube episode before.
Yes.
I would like to hear about it again.
Okay. Should wait, how long do we normally go for the second bit?
It's 20 minutes, right?
20. Okay.
Right.
So, okay, this is my got it. Thanks, Deb. This is my very silly, very childish reoccurring dream that was fucking terrifying to me when I was a child.
That you still remember it though.
It's because it happened multiple times and it was so scary.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
Maybe like 2 or 3 dreams that I can recall from childhood.
Well, same for me. I can't think of any, like, besides, I was just talking about how, has it ever happened to you where you try to punch somebody in your dream and it stops?
Oh, you can't run, you can't punch, you can't, like, your strength is like 1/4 of what it typically is. Literally, you're just trying to run. You're like, why can't I move?
Yeah. Oh my God. I also said or saw that you can't look at yourself in the mirror. If you look at yourself in the mirror, it'll be like blurred or it'll be like somebody else.
I've never done. I definitely read a DM in my dream though. I read that
But
shit.
did it make sense?
Yes,
like
it literally said,
was English and
yes, it was English. It said, "Hey, I bought that recent post. It was fire." And then they responded and were like, "Yeah, thanks so much. I'm gonna have another one up soon."
Oh my
English
God.
dialogue.
That is fucking weird. Okay, so my very weird reoccurring dream. For context, when I was growing up, we had a pool cleaner, and we had a pool at my parents' house. There was a pool cleaner that would go around the pool, and not a person, a device that would go
like the
all around
robot.
the pool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it would go throughout the pool. It was only turned on like maybe twice a week. Like it wasn't on all the time. But it was attached to
it's a terrifying device.
Yeah, it was fucking scary. We didn't want anything to do with it. My brothers and my sister would refer to it as the Jaws because it's in the water. Ha ha. And they said that it would eat us, that it would swallow us if it got close to us.
I never did stuff like that to my sister because I would have gotten in a lot of trouble.
My brothers are fucking sadistic, bro. They're assholes. They are literally mean. It's fine. I'm like, I can handle them way more now that I'm older. But when I was a kid, oh my God, it was like all the time, like, nah. One time my brother would flip us off and they would call it tall man. And so we would always say, John gave me tall man. John gave me tall man.
Oh my God.
And he would get in trouble, but like, not really. Yeah. So they called this thing the Jaws. And my little brother and I were absolutely fucking terrified of it. If it got turned on while we were in the pool, we would freak the fuck out and run out of the pool. I seriously, like, looking back, I'm like, God, that is just so silly. But there's something creepy about robotic things, things that move on their own.
Things in water are very fucking scary.
Yes, totally.
When I used to go swimming when I was at night, when I was like a younger child, swimming at night, I'd be like, there's a fucking shark in the pool and it's going to get me and I cannot see it. I don't know how it's so adapted.
It's funny, like, how did it get here?
Makes no fucking sense. Yeah, it's chlorine. I would literally go through the logical things. I'm like, sharks can't live in chlorine. It would die.
Yeah, like how to.
But I was like, but how quickly would it die? Would it have enough rage in its heart to finish me before it died? So I get it. I sympathize.
I completely, yes. I so relate to that sentiment, especially with the lights off. Like, if it's dark, no thanks. But yeah, we're terrified of this fucking thing, and my brothers just fed into it and made it so much worse. And so there's one dream that I had. It happened 3 times that I can remember as a child. All of them were in elementary school, from what I remember. And I'm at my aunt's house, which I know it was her backyard and her house, which I used to go to pretty frequently, like once or twice a month. I was outside and her Jaws, her pool cleaner, moves from the deep end of the pool and comes very slowly out to the shallow end of the pool to the steps. It goes up the steps.
It just goes round.
It goes. Well, from what I remember, it started to morph before it was like, as it was getting out of the water. So it morphs, and please don't laugh at me. This is just a child's dream and something I was very scared of. And there's probably going to be a couple people that have seen our 2G1B episode where I talk about this. But as he's getting out of the pool, he morphs into this giant, I would say probably 7 foot tall pig. Standing on its hind legs with a chef's hat on. And I think he had a chef coat too, because it's not naked in my dream. It's not naked. It's not just like a giant naked pig. He has like a coat, a white, with like, the name right here. He comes out of the pool, morphs into a giant pig with a chef's hat, which I also realized too, actually, while we were filming that episode, that my parents had a little statue of a pig with a chef's hat on, and he used to hold, there was like a little tray that it would hold like this, the statue.
Were you afraid of the statue?
No, I think it just manifested itself into I have no idea, because it's not a big statue either. It was like a small, maybe this big, maybe a little bigger, but not a big statue. I don't know how this manifested itself into an absolutely terrifying fucking nightmare for me. He gets out of the pool. He morphs into this thing. I think I told you, he looked right at me. Like it was coming for
right
me.
At you. Yeah.
Yes, he's coming for me. It's my dream. So obviously he's coming for me. He's chasing me around. I'm fucking terrified of this thing. And it's fast. But also I'm fast in my dream because he never caught me. But I vividly remember this moment where my dad says to him, and I know this thing was really tall because my dad had to look up at it. And he's not a super tall man, but he's not super short. He's like 5'10". Yeah. He's like looking up at the thing, and he says, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" And obviously the pig in the chef's hat did not fucking listen to my dad. He just didn't care what he said. He just kept chasing after me. And this is already after I did like a lap around the neighborhood, made it back into my aunt's house. The thing is in my aunt's house at this point. I don't know how he made it.
It's like Michael Myers. It's just work ethic. He's just there.
Yeah, just keep going. Yep. So yeah, my dad tells it to leave me alone, basically. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? It doesn't care. It continues chasing me. And then my dream only lasts for maybe 5 to 10 seconds after that, and then it ends. And I'm running from it. It never catches me. So that's good. But one time it was the situation where I woke up, was horrified. Hated every second, and then went back to sleep a few minutes later, and it continued.
No.
So, and I don't think it was like it ended when I woke up, because then I would have had more of the dream happen. But so it must have stopped somewhere in the middle of that, because I do not remember anything after my dad says that, and then it continues chasing me, and then that was it. But I was fucking scared of that dream. Let me tell you.
That sounds
It was fucking scary. I think if that happened to me now, obviously I'm not scared of the Jaws anymore. I'll fuck that shit up. I'll kick that thing. But now
I'll turn it off.
Period. I'll disconnect your hose, you stupid fucking thing. But yeah, that shit was fucking scary. It's really funny too how things are so subjective like that. Like you are, I mean, obviously nobody wants to be cheated on. So that's something that your brain is like, no, this can't. No, this is a bad thing. Here's a dream of maybe your boyfriend's cheating on you.
Yeah, here's a dream of that, just that.
Yeah, right. Whereas my brain when I was a kid was like, the Jaws is gonna fucking kill you, and guess what it's gonna do before that? It's gonna come out of the pool. It's gonna turn into a pig. Yep. It's gonna be dressed as a chef. Like what?
Was he gonna cook you?
You know what? Maybe it was to get revenge.
It's retribution.
Honestly, he's like, your people have killed my people for far too long. So you're gonna die now, Joya.
Yeah, at least he had to put up a chase. Like, we don't even have to chase them. We just cattle run them. Yeah, don't you feel bad about eating pork, Joya?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I know.
The only dream I can remember really from a child is one time I thought I got a horse. And it was a very realistic dream that I had a horse, and then I woke up and I was severely disappointed.
I didn't have one.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the worst when you have a really good dream.
Yeah, like, why don't I have a fucking horse? And with that, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be back in just one moment. Well, hello.
We're back again.
Oh my god.
I know, sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought we'd start this off with a little reading here. What are dreams? Dreams are continuous content of the unconscious mind. They contain abstract and real imageries and may be related to the most recent or forgotten moments. They might contain...
Most recent? Sorry.
Or it could be something from a long time ago or forgotten moments. They might contain incidents related to live or dead incidents. Wait. They might contain incidents related to live or dead or incidents that never happened before. Dreams help consolidate memories and prepare the brain to remember situations to handle in future.
Dude, yes, I was reading that when you're awake, your conscious mind takes things in, but your subconscious is the one that like stores information. So when you're dreaming, sleeping is when it has has the
Those little
time.
spurts.
Exactly, when you're not taking in any more stimuli.
Yeah, where it's just the subconscious. Oh my god. So there's different types of dreams. They're categorized they categorize different dreams into patterns. There's called kaleidoscopic dreams, repetitive dreams, lucid dreams, which feel real, nightmares, normal dreams, and daydreams.
Normal dream sounds boring.
But so dream patterns have a direct relationship with the dreamer's psychological behavior. Sometimes dreams reveal hidden emotions and desires of the dreamer, leading to wish fulfillment and that right there, somebody always used to say like, a dream is a wish that your heart makes.
Yeah.
And I've had some fucked up
wish your heart makes.
Don't you ever put that kind of hatred on my heart, because I would never dream about those things willingly, all right? I've had some fucked up dreams.
Maybe they're talking about just the dreams and not the nightmares. You know, when they say that. But also
I've had some dreams that I don't know if you can categorize. Like in my head, yes, it's a nightmare, but nothing like physically harmful or bad. Like I kissed my brother in a dream once, and I like couldn't look at him for like 3 weeks.
On the lips?
Yes. It was a weird fucking dream. I don't remember all the details, Joya. It was like when I was like 13 or something. It was disgusting. It was fucking disgusting. I was it was So a nightmare? Is that a nightmare?
I would think so.
I would categorize it as such. It's not a dream I ever want to have again.
Right, and it's something that caused you stress afterwards.
Yes.
So I would think that, yeah, that would be in the nightmare category.
Yeah.
Which I also read that it's our dreams, our subconscious, they called it fair because it's about 50% negative, 50% positive. The things that we dream about.
Some dreams have a hidden agenda.
What does that mean?
So it's basically flashes of sequence manifested by brain's electrical impulses by natural means to invoke realizations in the dreamer. So to like maybe like create some clarity in something. Like you might have a dream about something and realize like, okay, this is how I need to handle this situation.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the brain just fucking tell you that when you're fucking awake?
Martin Luther King had a dream.
He did have a dream that one day.
Do you think that actually started
when he was dreaming? That would be interesting. I think he was talking about more of a daydream.
No, obviously, like more of like a man. Yeah.
I have what are they?
I have a goal. Oh, it was a goal.
Yes. Yeah.
Period. And then this one's saying that dream sequences can predict future happenings, and have you ever had a dream that has come to fruition later?
No. Well, not exactly, but deja vu has absolutely a thing.
What is that?
So, okay, listen to this, because my teacher in high school told us that deja was my chemistry teacher, who was very
by the book,
black and white. Okay. Yeah, she was extremely smart and really fucking cool and put tons of work into teaching. She was a great teacher, but she was very black and white, like science lady.
Yeah.
She told us that deja vu occurs because you have a lapse in your breath and your
breathing.
Yes, your breath and your heartbeat that basically takes you out of that moment for literally just a split second,
where you have to focus on breathing and heart beating.
Well, what she says is that when you're like, oh, I've seen this before, it's because you just saw it 0.000001 seconds later, or excuse me, before.
So what about continued deja vu when like you get a phone call and it's like, no, I've had this phone call before?
I know for a fact, like I know that deja vu has happened to me because I could recall, I don't remember what the situation was, but I absolutely remember being in a situation, something happening that I knew I'd seen before, and I could remember the day that I had woken up after that dream. So it wasn't like, I was like, no, I remember waking up from that dream where that thing happened that I'm sitting in right now.
So that's more of a premonition than deja vu, because when I have deja vu, I can't recall when this happened. I just know that it happened.
So are you saying premonition meaning like I had a vision?
Yeah. That's what that's called.
In my dream?
It's not. Yeah, so you dreamt something was going to happen and then.
No, but not like the situation, like it's the picture. It's like the view. Because that's what I feel like deja vu is like when you're like, I've been in this spot, seeing this or hearing this.
Yeah, okay. But you can recall the dream that you pulled
I could recall when I had woken up at the morning after I had a dream where I saw that. This is many years ago. I was probably in high school or shortly after.
Means.
But if they're saying that dreams can also, but is that, I just have, though I am I very much believe in like the spiritual world. It's so hard for me to understand like things happening in our dreams and then actually happening in real life.
Manifesting, yeah.
Yeah, that's just hard for me to conceive in my brain. So,
10 most common dreams. Let's put a finger down for everyone we've had.
Okay.
Put a finger down challenge, guys. Everyone join along.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully you're not driving.
Dream number 1, teeth falling out.
I feel like that.
I'm terrified of that happening, and I've definitely had dreams of me hitting my teeth on a side of a brick or something and them falling out.
I can't think of a specific situation, but I do feel like that has happened to me before. It's a familiar feeling.
Being chased. I'm trying to think. I've definitely been chased. I was chased recently in my imaginary world, and I hid in my car. I don't remember why I was being chased. Unable to find a toilet.
Oh, I don't think that's happened to me.
I don't think
unable to find one?
Yeah.
I've definitely peed in my bed before thinking I was on the toilet.
Well, maybe the issue is for Joya is that a toilet doesn't necessarily stop her.
Oh, never.
She'll go wherever.
Oh, fuck no. I will piss wherever. Not inside your house, but I will absolutely.
Like a dog, just peeing on your plants and stuff.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm like, it's good for it.
Number 4, being naked. I've never had a weird dream where I was like, wait, maybe I have. I'm sure I have. I'm just going to put that down.
I think it's happened to me.
5, failing exams.
Ooh.
I had a
can't recall that.
Do you remember when I was sober?
Yeah.
When I had to be sober for 6 months?
Yep.
I had a recurring dream that I accidentally or somehow broke my sobriety. Like I either drank or I smoked.
Oh my God.
In these dreams. Like I had the dream probably like 15 different times.
Like, so we're not talking about like an exam. We're talking about like a drug test.
Yes, like I was afraid of failing my drug test, and it's gotten to like those dreams got so bad to the point where I actually went to jail for failing my drug test.
Oh my God, how scary.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
And then I actually did fail my drug test in real life.
Wait, but it was fine.
Well, yeah, I didn't actually end up getting in trouble because I was paying the company $1,000 a month. So they were like, well, we still want you as a client.
Yeah.
It's better for us if you don't go to court.
Yeah.
So,
fucking dude.
Yeah. Failing exams, I'm just going to put that one down.
Yeah.
Number 6, flying.
I feel like I haven't flown like a bird, but I've definitely like fallen.
Oh, I flew, bitch, like Superman.
You flew like a bird?
Stop me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, 10 out of 10 dream. Woke up super disappointed.
Like, God damn it.
Why can't I fly? Why the hell not?
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Number 7, falling. All the fucking time.
Yes.
One of my favorite dreams, though, is when you fall and you wake up, like, in the bed.
Yeah. And you're totally
like,
safe.
oh my God, a roller coaster. Ooh.
Yes, I fell off of a cliff on, like, a field trip in my dream.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that teacher was definitely got in some trouble. in my dream.
That teacher was a guy who was in for a load of paperwork, I'll tell you what. Number 8, driving. I've never had a dream centered around driving.
Me neither.
Like, I've driven in my dreams, but I've never been like, I need to drive.
I can't think of a... I can't
Number
think of...
9, unused room.
What?
An unused room. I don't know what that means. Here, let me click it.
What? What are they talking about?
What does it mean? Okay, an unused room in a dream. If you learn of a new room in your dream, it denotes new outlooks and abilities that you have realized about yourself. If the room is white, it means that you're ready to make a new beginning in your life. If a blank canvas, like a blank canvas ready to be painted on. Interesting.
That is very interesting. I've never heard that before. But that's totally a common dream thing.
Yeah, falling in a dream. When you're falling in a dream and being overcome with fear, it signifies insecurity and anxiety about a situation. I have constant anxiety, so that would make sense. You may have failed at doing something in your waking life, and the dream is letting out your feelings about not doing as well as you'd hoped. Oh my god, is that why I'm so hard on myself? Like, I literally have these dreams all the time.
Which one is that? The empty room one?
Falling.
Oh, wow.
If you're
your brain's just like,
falling,
you suck so bad. You are falling into the depths of the earth.
And it says if you're happily free falling, it suggests that you're not afraid of changes and you're ready to embrace the beauty of it. No, I'm always terrified.
I mean, how could one
like gripping the seat of the airplane as we're falling out of the sky?
Oh my god. I can't imagine like falling and being like, "Yay!" Like,
if it's in water, the dream suggests that you have very strong feelings for someone.
See, these are those things that I feel like are those up to interpretation.
Yeah,
like, what?
Definitely. And this was written by somebody British, so probably pretty dumb.
Yeah, stupid idiots.
If I know anything about the British.
I was watching a show yesterday. Did you ever watch The Challenge on MTV? Like in like high school era?
No.
It's like a physical show. It's like they do lots of like physical challenges and whatever, but they would take people from the real world and all the real world episodes or all the real world seasons, and they put them on the show. But there's one called War of the Worlds now where they do Americans versus British. So they take people from like Love Island,
we just get
UK,
our ass kicked.
No. The Americans are fucking. I'm only on the second episode, but they're crushing it so far. But
these girls are talking just a physical challenge.
No, it's both. It's physical challenges and it's like puzzles.
You're telling me, okay, well, if it comes to any knowledge about like geography or history, the Americans are gonna fail.
No, these people have been doing this for like so long. It's like the show's been on TV for like 15 years. So there's like people who have been doing it for like a really long time. But these girls are talking in their fucking British accents. And she's like, I have my best girlfriend here.
My best girlfriend.
Yeah. She's like, she's my mucker at home. And my mucker means my number one.
She's like, my mucker.
The fuck are you saying? Like, yeah. But it is.
And meanwhile, we're like, oh my god, that's so fucking lit, sister. Yes, queen. And they're like, what is she saying? I think she's trying to speak to me.
I know, that's. I think I've told you. Maybe I had a British history teacher in high school that would say, "You guys speak American, I speak English."
All right.
Like my language is English.
Yeah, but I mean, the English did invent English. So
yeah.
They invented the language, darling. And number 10, I don't remember how many. I think I had 4
I had 6.
Being late.
I feel like that had to have happened to me before. There's no way.
That's not something that happens to me consistently by any means.
No, not something that I can remember.
Because I'm always punctual too. Like I'm always on time. Almost always.
Yeah.
When it's left to my own devices. If I'm waiting for somebody else, sometimes I'll be late. But if it's me, I'm in charge of just me. I'll be there.
Yeah. I'll be there.
I'll fucking be there. So I had 6 out of 10.
I think I had 6 as well. Well, if I count that last one, then I would have had 5.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Should we take a little breaky before our last
Sure, yeah, let's do that. I want to take a dabby dab before the breaky break.
Okay, let me hear. I'll pack another bowl.
Is that a thing I can do?
A dabby dab before the breaky break. Dabby dab before the breaky break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start saying that constantly now.
I've been adding. Oh, I don't speak like a human person anymore.
Good.
So
who needs to do that anyway?
No, nobody. Doobie's name has gone from Doobie to Doobie Wooby to Woobsers.
Dude, that's so funny because I call Cash Bubba and he's a Bubba Wubba.
Bubba Wubba.
And I totally say Wubba 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 Wubba.
The boys are Bubs. They both get Bubs from me.
Yeah.
Hi, Bubs.
Yeah.
And then all the girls are mamas. They're all mamas.
Oh, so all the girls are. Well, I still call Cash baby, but the girls are big baby and little baby.
Oh, you differentiate.
Also, because Frankie is still the baby because she's the tiniest, but Remy is the youngest. So she's the big baby and the little baby.
So does Remy? Does she have any fun nicknames? Oh no, Frankie.
Hang on. I don't think so. It's just always a variation of baby.
Do you want to hear Zaza's nicknames?
Yeah.
Zazarella, Zazalini, Zazafer.
Interesting.
Lean Bean. Leany.
Yes. Duh.
Leany
Beanie. Is Linguini gonna come in there at any point?
It might get in there. I mean, her name is Zaza, and she responds to Lean Bean. So the start with just Zazalini.
That is fucking hilarious.
And with that, we'll take a quick little breaky on it, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Be right back. And we're back.
MacDizzle with MacDizzle. And
MacDizzle. I would totally piggyback on that.
Yeah, no,
MacDizzle with MacDizzle and Joya. That's totally fine.
You don't have to be whispered 3 seconds later. You can really and Joya right away.
Yeah, okay. MacDizzle with MacDizzle and Joya.
Period.
Something like that.
Yeah. With Joya, Woya, Baboya.
I was gonna ask you, have you seen that video of Will Ferrell saying period?
Oh,
yeah. Teaching
period.
Period.
He tried.
Period.
Yeah, no, Will Ferrell can do no wrong. He can do no wrong. If we find out in like 20 years that he's like a terrible person, I have nothing to live for at that point. If Will Ferrell's not a good guy, come on.
If Will Ferrell, you're so right. If Will Ferrell isn't even a good guy,
I have no reason to breathe anymore.
Yeah,
none.
I need to watch Elf.
Yeah, maybe.
It's almost Christmas.
Go ahead. Our lovely producer Devin has pulled up ways to check if you're dreaming, like in a dream.
Like what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? Inception, where they use the thing.
Oh my gosh, how interesting. It says, finger through palm. Push your fingers against your opposite palm if they pass through your dreaming.
Or your Jesus.
Probably the other one. Mark my words, if you do that in a dream, you pass your hands, wake up and let everybody know that you are in fact Jesus.
That you are.
Tell everyone. Tell everyone. Yeah. Start with Twitter. All right.
I am Jesus.
So mirrors, in a dream state,
your reflection won't look normal.
Yeah.
So I think it just won't look exactly like how it's supposed to look. When I was reading, it said you're just like blurry, or it'll be somebody else, or maybe your hair will look different, or something like that.
Interesting. Okay. Number 3, pinch your nose.
Like the nostrils, like this?
I wonder if Dream Mac is going to remember to try these things. Probably not.
Probably
she throws
not.
All common sense out the window. Number 4, reading. look away from text, then look back at it. I never looked back at it. I didn't need to. I saw what I needed to see.
I saw what I needed to see.
And
Immediately no.
Immediately no.
Immediately
I've seen what I needed to see.
What I needed to see.
Number 5, tattoos. If you have tattoos, look at them.
What happens to them?
I don't
know. Do they jump off or something?
I don't remember having tattoos in my dream. I don't remember what I look like in my dream. I don't have a body in my dream. I exist without seeing my limbs. Yeah, I just exist without seeing my limbs. It's very weird.
That just reminded me of one time I was like spying on somebody in a dream, and it was around Halloween because it was Halloween decorations, or maybe the people were just Halloween enthusiasts, but I was spying on somebody through their window outside. Hopefully it wasn't in like a weird creepy way. And I don't think there was anyone naked, so that's good. But I remember they caught me. Somebody realized that somebody was outside. You.
They said, oh.
And I jumped into their fountain. They had a fountain.
Great. Yes.
And I was pretending to drown.
Oh no, that's usually what you should do if you get caught spying on somebody. You did excellent work. That's actually the first thing they teach you in the CIA. Is if you're in hot water, find a fountain and flail in that bitch, okay?
Pretend to be drowning. Oh my god.
Request medical assistance. It throws them off every time. So did they save you? What happened?
I don't remember after that. I just remember being upside down, like face in the water, like, oh. Like, what the fuck? I wonder how many other dreams we could potentially remember. Because you know how obviously you don't remember
like dreams, things like trigger memories. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Really sat down.
How many? Because I also, in our conversation, remembered a situation where there was a group of people trying to kidnap me. And I was in a family friend's house. I wasn't at my own house. And I didn't know where all the fucking doors and everything were to make sure everything was locked. And
recently in this place, it was winter. Yeah. It was winter. And there's like this other part of this place, like not the apartment. It's out of town. It's like out of town.
Not here.
It's not in the same, like, so it's like the Airbnb's things here, which is not that far. Like it's like walking distance ish to the city where the apartment is. And there's like a bar, like I remember a big parking lot, which sometimes I get chased through there. And then there's another part that's like out there. I don't know where it is, but it's not really close to any of these things. And see, that's why I say, like, I don't even know if I can call this a recurring dream, because in that dream where I'm in this separate city, I didn't go
to the Airbnb.
But I wake up knowing I was there.
That it was like, in that general area.
Yeah, like, it's just like, it's such a familiar feeling of being there.
Then you were there.
Right. So yeah, I was definitely there. So I, in one of these dreams, there were like 10 kids at the house, and like some Russian people trying to get them. And I don't care.
That's your stereotype from movies and stuff.
Yes.
From Russian people being like human traffickers.
Bad people in my dream. Movies. Yes, because there was always like some like, because like the triggered. Truly, it does come from childhood. It does come from childhood, and like, because we were in the Red War and all of that. Like, we were anti-Russia for such a long time. So all the bad guys and terrorists in the 80s and 90s,
for sure,
were.
Well, and fucking Putin is a piece of shit.
Putin's a piece of shit. Wouldn't try to fight him though.
Sucks.
Wouldn't try to fight him
for sure.
But so there were a bunch of these kids, right? And I had such knowledge of that house, like where I knew where like every little hiding spot was. And you know what's even crazier? So something has changed in that house since we were there. I hid these kids in these like little rafters and stuff, and I don't really remember everything that happened after that. I don't think the Russians got that. I shot one of them.
You shot one of them?
I shot one of them, yeah.
Did they die?
I don't remember what happened after that, but
You're
definitely
like,
shot
I got one.
Yeah, I was like, I got one, bitch. Anyways.
Good for you.
But most recently, it's like a dilapidated kind of cabin, but it's tall. It's not a wide house. It's stairs up. Everything's really skinny. It's like almost like maybe a hoarder lived there or something, but it's like dusty. It's not like a nice place to be. And there's like an attic kind of situation to the side, and it's like a garage over an attic. It's like an attic over a garage.
Okay.
And that completely fell apart the last time I was there. Like I was like on it and it fell into the garage. Like it fell apart.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's almost always winter there. It's almost always like snow around or like something.
Oh my God.
Super weird.
Dude, what the fuck? You need to start writing this stuff
I need to start
down.
like writing them down, dude, so I can have like a better like
understanding of the place that you keep going. Because
maybe I could start
crazy.
drawing it and stuff too. Like
if you remember, yes, dude, that would be fucking sick.
Man, I hope the universe doesn't take this from me now. It's gonna be like, well, you had fun. I hope there.
So too. Yeah, right.
Get out.
No, you better not start recording shit, bitch. This is for your dreams only.
Yeah, this is our special thing.
Yeah. Don't take this into the physical world.
But yeah, no, that's funny. It's fucking.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That is so cool.
But yeah, that's that. Well, thanks guys for listening to dreams.
Yeah,
we would love to hear.
That was really fun.
Yeah. It was easy to get through. You know, it's a good topic when it's easy to get through.
Definitely.
You know, it was like woman. We're gonna break feminism part 2, being a woman part 2 coming soon. I don't know. I don't want to do too much back to back. You know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But if you're
this
not ready
really
to,
good.
If you're not ready to listen to me rage about being a woman, you're in the wrong place.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think anybody who's been around here for any length of time knows you're gonna get that with us. So sorry.
But yeah, this was a good one. I enjoyed it. Would love to hear about your dreams in the comments.
Yes, please.
If you're listening to us, let it be known. We do record this for your visual pleasure. On a very
WeedTube.com.
Yes.
On a what? A sexist.
I was just gonna say on a very sexy platform.
Sexy, not sexist.
Oh no. Unless it's against men.
Men.
Just kidding. It's not though. It's not that. No. But we do record it visually so you can see it. You can see our super cute little setup. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I just love you so much.
Yeah, fucking love you. If you're listening right now, we fucking love you.
Yes,
if you're watching, we fucking love you, bitch. Yeah.
Little baby kisses for everybody.
Oh, wow. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. I don't know what the topic is, so you better put on your prepared pants.
Your prepared pants. I need a pair of those. Fuck. Where can I get those?
Wear those to the club when you shit your pants.
Oh, there you go. That's what the prepared pants are really for.
Mm-hmm.
For those of us that are at the risk of shitting our pants at the club.
I'm so sorry if that's ever happened to you. Have a great night, guys.
Love you. Bye.